Hello and welcome to the channel. Hey, Carter. Got Carter in the chat here. I know this isn't like normally the times that I go live, but I just, I saw the news about Barriss. I saw an amazing Barriss cosplayer on TikTok, and I just had to ask her if she wanted to pop on real quick and talk about the news. So I will bring her on in just a moment here. But yeah, that is happening right now on the high ground. Hello and welcome. How's it going, Kaisley?
It's good. I'm fantastic.
Awesome. I'm happy to have you here. I've seen your videos for a long time. I apologize I didn't follow you until recently, but no, I love the cosplay, and yeah, it's just all good stuff.
Thank you. It was a nice surprise to see you hop in the live.
Yeah, I saw the news and I was just like, you know what, we gotta talk about this. And yeah, who better to talk about it with? I mean, I saw that Barriss is like your child, and yes. I loved the sentiment, and so I wanted to to hear more about it. But real quick, I wanted to kind of bring up, what sparked all of this. Right, we got news that Barriss was coming. This is from the Illuminati. This is the article that everyone is sourcing, saying that there has been an official casting call for someone in their 20s, 30s, looking woman of Asian descent, in order to come back and play the character. And so, yeah, I'm curious on what your thoughts on this is. Are you excited? And what do you like about this character?
I'm incredibly excited. I feel like she's just an underrated and completely misunderstood character. Everybody, who watches the Clone Wars really feels for Ahsoka. And I totally understand that. And I love Ahsoka, and I cosplay Ahsoka as well. But I just have this attachment to Barriss because she was wise beyond her years. She understood exactly what was going on, and nobody wanted to listen to her until everything went wrong. Unfortunately, she had to take the downfall for everything, but her kind of saying that out loud to everyone was almost the start of the awakening of everything happening. And, I feel like she's like, I will defend Barriss with my life as much as I will defend Jar Jar, which is a very odd statement.
But there's nothing wrong with it. I'm part of the Mace Windu Defense Force, and I have some others. So yeah, I definitely feel you there.
Right, but like, people see Luminara and like, she wasn't a great master, and I feel like things would have gone a lot differently if Luminara would have just taken the time to be more empathetic towards Barriss, more than just, I'm teaching you this, you need to listen and just follow the rules to a T. Because Ahsoka turned out fantastic.
Yeah. Absolutely. Real quick, Jar Jar Binks asked, didn't Barriss die in Rebels? No, that was Luminara that we saw having been deceased. But I love how you bring that up, because if you think about it, Barriss did far, far less damage than Anakin did. But Anakin gets the pass,
Right.
And yeah, I think that's kind of strange. We also have DePaul in the chat. Thank you so much. Like, he's awesome. Also, DePaul, I'm gonna reach out to you because I have a topic for you soon. And then also, there's rumors of Barriss dying during Order 66. The rumors of her demise were greatly exaggerated. We'll say that. But real quick, where can everyone find you and your stuff?
I am at KaisleyRen on Instagram, on TikTok. Those are the two places I'm mainly pretty active on. So KaisleyRen.
Awesome. And I even pulled a little clip of one of your TikToks, if you wouldn't mind me popping it up and showing it to everyone here.
Sure.
Awesome. So let me go ahead and...
And traitor.
It starts very slow because it's usually it's a POV, so someone else is supposed to be saying the other lines.
No, it's great though. I have checked it out.
I did it because I've come to realize what many people in the Republic have come to realize, that the Jedi are responsible for this war. That we've so lost our way that we become villains in this conflict. That we are the ones that should be put on trial. All of us. And my attack on the temple was an attack on what the Jedi have become. An army fighting for the dark side. Fallen from the light that we once held so dear. This Republic is failing. It's only a matter of time.
No, I love that awesome cosplay. And that's your real voice. So you nailed it.
Thank you.
That's awesome. So yeah, everyone who's in the chat, everyone who's watching this in the future, follow her, check out her stuff. I will add it in the description as well, which I have not done quite yet. But I actually had one more thing to share with you and the audience. It's a short clip from Dave Filoni back in 2015 about Barriss, and then I want to get your thoughts on that.
Sure.
Had plans for Barriss and still do. Like, I think Barriss is an interesting character. The most compelling thing I find about what Barriss said is that a lot of it was true. It wasn't that what Barriss said was wrong or a lie. It was the way she acted that was wrong. And that, I think, gave Ahsoka a lot of pause, and in a lot of ways was the reason why she left. Because she couldn't deny a lot of what Barriss said was true, but she wouldn't have acted the way Barriss did. So,
do they ever meet again? Because
do they ever meet again? That's a great question. It would make a great story probably, but not a story we'll tell today.
So,
Chill. Oh my God, that's so exciting.
So there's been plans in the works this entire time. I'm excited for it because, like you said, we may get this reunion, and obviously they didn't leave things on the best of terms. But like he said, a big part of potentially why she left is realizing that while her response was wrong, her words were right. Just like later Ahsoka says, to Rex, like I've been a soldier for as long as I can remember, and that's all Rex was ever created for, and they're not meant to be, which is interesting. I'm curious what your thoughts are on that.
And Barriss also said as well, when Ahsoka was asking her for advice in one of Barriss's earlier season or episodes, saying like, we're keepers of the peace, and from her to go from keepers of the peace to then coming out with this bombshell, no pun intended. It shows this big difference. And without Barriss, Ahsoka wouldn't have had the character development that she had. She would have had some, but for that much to happen to her and realize that like the only person that really had her back was Anakin until everyone was willing to take back what they were saying when they realized they were wrong. Without Barriss, Ahsoka wouldn't be the person. I mean, of course, I loved her before that whole arc, but the pain that she went through and then to have her come back in season 7, it just wouldn't have been as effective without that whole arc.
Yeah. I mean, also without that being the catalyst for her to leave the Jedi, we wouldn't get the amazing character that she is now, like you were just saying. Also, she probably would have been dead.
Yeah.
So that's and I feel like Ahsoka is like the successful Anakin. Um, and this is the reason why Anakin should have left the Order. That's what he should have done, you know. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you expect to see or want to see when she comes back?
I hope that it's a reunion as impactful as Ahsoka and Vader's reunion. I kind of hope that Ahsoka at this point would have forgiven her. But I don't know what to expect. I just know it's going to be fantastic.
Do you think we're going to see her as a dark side user? Do you think she's going to be like a smuggler now, or just a random monk? I don't know. Where do you think Barriss's journey would take her after all of this?
I don't think she would have necessarily turned to the dark side. And I know a lot of people portray her, you know, after the fact. They have a lot of OCs of like Inquisitor Barriss. But I don't think she would necessarily be bad. I don't think she would have just sat and rotted in the jail cell. But I definitely think that she would almost be hoping for some kind of not forgiveness, but like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No, I not forgiveness, maybe atonement, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe she could be, you know, one thing I've always wanted to see. I wonder if. Interesting. I've always wanted to see a Star Wars like Ronin type story about, you know, like a Ronin where you are a samurai without a master and you're just kind of roaming around doing good deeds. I would love to see Barriss doing something like that, using her abilities. I kind of feel like
she's trying to make up for what she did wrong.
Yeah. Let's see. Harris says, I think Barriss and Ahsoka's journey are on the same path. Both are going to be way seekers of the new Jedi Order. Yeah, I think there's a lot of possibilities, but I'm excited because I think she's a cool character. Her fight with Anakin, like she clearly is highly skilled and knows what she's doing, you know.
Oh yeah, and the way she was pretending that she was like, "What's going on? It surely isn't, you know, Ahsoka. Is it Ventress?" And like the way she was placing the blame so skillfully until the fact that she kept the lightsaber.
Yeah,
you could have gotten away with it too.
Yeah, if it wasn't for those meddling Jedi. Awesome. Thank you so much. Like I said, I just wanted to have a quick conversation to see what people's thoughts. I think I might start doing more of these whenever there's like news or something like that. And I would definitely like to have you on, you know, the full podcast as well at some point.
That'd be awesome.
But yeah, for any of you guys who want to check out her stuff, I've seen you also cosplay Ahsoka, Jin, Kira, Rey, Padme, Leia, and have dark side variants of all of them. And your Gamora cosplay lately has been killing it. So yeah, keep that going. And again, do you want to tell everyone once more where they can find you?
Yeah, so I'm at KaisleyRen on Instagram and on TikTok. And I hope that anybody who else cosplays or has strong opinions like yourself, I hope that I can connect with y'all because I love seeing different perspectives and different cosplays.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, and sorry for anyone if you didn't hear the audio on the first thing. I'll probably pull down the live and then put the video there so you guys can hear it on playbacks. But yeah, once again, thank you for coming out, and we will talk to you in the future.
Thank you.
Alrighty, you have a good one, and may the force be with you.